Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at two new events that got just released or announced for Pokemon Go. First one going to be here out to play September 27th till from like 10 AM to the 2nd of October for 8 PM. We're going to have a new event introducing a new shiny Pokemon with the Hisuian variant of Growlithe. Also, we're going to have at the same time the Kecleon appearing more often from those stops which you can spin, which is going to be interesting. We're going to have a 3-time XP bonus for routes. We're going to have a higher chance or faster chance to getting buddy candy while you're being on a route, as well as you're going to have showcases for both Hisuian Growlithe as well as the normal Growlithe. So this event itself is going to be a very based around routes, which is of course for a lot of people not really something that they like to do. Same for me. So that's going to be interesting. I think the Kecleon bonus is kind of nice. Also, I kind of forgot to introduce Caction later on because it was not really on the website otherwise, but here we're going to take a look at the wild encounters for this event. We are seeing already, we're going to have the normal Growlithe, but there's not a single Hisuian Growlithe that you can find in the wild, which I find kinda wild, because it just doesn't really make too much sense. We have an event around it. But you're going to see where you can encounter this Pokemon, which you must have already thought about anyway later on. But taking a look real quick at the spawns here, we're going to see some very normal ones. Of course, the Growlithe does make sense for the theme of the event. We're going to have Onix, which is one of the coolest one that you definitely kind of want to have here, especially after the recent move update for PvP at least. You really want to get an Onix as well as like, yeah, the XL candy to get one, a Steelix for the Ultra League. Eevee going to be very decent. If you still don't have an Umbreon, which is currently one of the best Pokemon to use in the Open Great League, we're going to have Feebas, which is also a pretty rare Pokemon. If you want to get a Milotic, which is definitely also a solid Pokemon, it's something that you can have. Woobat and Pawmi, as well as of course Feebas and Eevee, are basically all in there for the reason that you need to walk in order to evolve them. That's the main reason why those are event spawns for this. So Feebas, I think you need to walk 20 kilometers, Pawmi 25, Woobat I think 10, and for Eevee as well, like 10 for Umbreon slash the... I think also for Sylveon? I don't know. No, for Sylveon you have to have like buddy hearts. But let's take a look at the next one here right quick. We're going to have your research as well as the X. And this is where you kinda can get the Hisuian Growlithe and the shiny variant of this Pokemon. You're going to see here already that you can get it from 2 km X as well as 7 km X, but the thing is, it's not going to be guaranteed. Like, you're not going to be able to get Hisuian Growlithe the entire time. You're going to have the Pokemon that are currently in there as well as Hisuian Growlithe. I would expect, at least, I hope that this is correct, that Niantic going to put them into the highest, like the lowest rarity tier list basically for this, you know, like the different kind of tiers for rarity and X, and hopefully it's like the most common one of them. We had already events, for example, La Vesta, where it was like in the last one, where it's like the least common, which was really dumb. But here, hopefully it's going to be the most common one. Otherwise, you're going to have field research tasks here as well, where you're going to be able to encounter the Hisuian Growlithe as well there. But the rest of them with Sneasel as well as the Quillfish is kinda lame. Pawmi is a wild spawn and has been a wild spawn for quite a time now after the recent event, which took like ages. So like, I don't really think anybody wants Pawmi. I don't really think anybody wants the other one. Sneasel is okay still. But Sneasel is currently banned for Go Battle League, so that's also a thing. Hopefully they're going to be able to finally fix that soon. But let's take a look now at another aspect of this event, which is going to be the paid research. We're going to get paid research, which you of course don't have to buy, but you can buy for $2 US, which is usually then like €2 as well. And you're going to get 6 encounters with a Hisuian Growlithe and 5 encounters with a normal Growlithe. I guess Hisuian Growlithe is kind of nice because you kind of have to only get them through quest or through hatches here right now, which is not really ideal as well. But yeah, main aspect I guess is 2 incubators and 1 super incubator. If this is worth €2 for you, go for it. I wouldn't really go for it by the encounters because you can just do quest for Hisuian Growlithe. Even though I would expect that they're going to make like the Hisuian Growlithe quest like something like Hatch 2X or something like this. So yeah. Really depends. It's an okay one. It's not like out of the world. It's fair, I would guess. Then we're going to have event bundles, which are also again in the web shop, which we will see if this is going to be cheaper or if it's even going to be better at all. It was kind of nice during the time during the last Go Fest now, where we had actually really decent boxes doing like in the web shop for Pokemon Go. Hopefully they're bringing this back, but definitely we're gonna get some boxes there again. Also in the main shop, you're going to get one for 1,990 coins, which I think is currently already available. So if you want this one, you can do this. And then we're going to have a route update. Like, I know that a lot of people don't really enjoy routes, myself included. There's going to be an increased route availability across the globe. Whatever that means, like, not like it literally doesn't specify anything. Like, what do you really mean with that? Going to be a lower requirement level for trainers to create routes, which is already the case. I think you can do it now already with like level 40 or something. Several quality of life improvements, including seeing more routes listed in the nearby menu. I think that's already live. Directional arrows in routes, I think that's also already live. And a running count on Zygarde cells we've collected in the Zygarde cube details. Interesting. In the future, I think, yeah, that's already live, or everything is basically already live, which says before that could have maybe read this before. In the future, we can expect some routes to continue to spring up. More trainers will be able to create routes. Okay, so even dropping the trainer level lower, most likely. Trainers will be able to find Zygarde cells more often while exploring, which is, I think, needed right now. The cap is 1 per route, 3 a day. So hopefully they're going to basically erase both of those limits, because I find both of them kind of torn. Like, it's just annoying. For me, it's not really worth it to go on a route, like walking around for 20 plus minutes just to get one Zygarde cell, and just maybe getting one Zygarde cell is just not really worth it for me. The new notification will be coming up if a route is nearby. Hope you can disable that stuff, because I don't want to have any notification for it. Various quality of life improvements. I love how, yeah, wake that is, and you literally have no thing for that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this event. But we of course have still the tier list coming up for this one, where I forgot about Caction. Caction you can put wherever you want. Like, Caction mainly has a value right now as a shiny. If you don't have the shiny yet, I do have the shiny, then you can put it somewhere else. For me, here for this event, for sure S tier is going to be the Onix for PvP right now, the most important Pokemon to really get for the season in terms of the upgrades. Breaking Sight make this Pokemon insanely annoying to play against. Growlithe just for the shiny variant. If you want to have the shiny, I kind of like the shiny, so I kind of want it. Then we're going to have Eevee, which of course has the useful evolution of both Sylveon actually, but Sylveon kind of lags a little bit recently. But Umbreon, which is still top tier for Go Battle League. Milotic is really underrated for Go Battle League as well. Very strong Pokemon, very decent bulk, very decent moveset. Could maybe get an upgrade eventually in the future, would be kind of cool. Then Sneasel. Sneasel would be actually kind of cool for like the IVs in general, like getting 100% variant for just some Mouse League spice or something like this would be cool, but right now it's banned, so it doesn't really matter. And the rest is literally kind of something that you should ignore anyway, so I just put them into the lowest tier. As you can now move on to the other event that got announced, which is going to be the Azurill Hatch Day. This is going to be just a short one here real quick, which is going to be from the 30th of September, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And here's all the information that you really need for it. You're going to be able to hatch Azurill from 2 km, higher shiny chance. I think last time was 1 in 10. I was fairly unlucky with the Riolo Hatch Day, and I think mine was like 1 in 20. So something in between there it's going to be. 2 times Hatch Candy, 2 times Hatch Stardust, which is kind of decent. I think it was more last time. I'm not sure. I feel like at least I got more during the last time, but maybe I was just wrong. 2 km X are more often, or like more common, which is going to be nice, of course, if you want to get them. They're going to be special field research with Stardust, Berries, XP, and Pokeballs, which I guess is nice, but again, it's mostly a hatch 1 egg to get a few Pokeballs. Cool, like for, I don't know, like Stardust maybe is worth it, the rest I don't really see to be that smart. There's going to be a free timed research with 1 super incubator, so you don't have to do anything, you just have to log into the game. There's going to be a new bundle in the web store where you can get some more incubators for this event. Here, of course, on the screen is the shiny variant of this Pokemon. Azurill is going to be a yellow boy, which is going to be cool, very decent shiny. Good for PvP, but you need PvP IVs for this one, and you don't have PvP IVs through X, so like I don't really have to say anything about it. You can get XL Candy if you still want to build your Azurill for the Great League for sure, but yeah, this is going to be it for those events. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.